Can I get a picture of the directory there? Can I get a picture of the directory?
You can, once you get past this point of showing ID.
Yeah. Well, I don't have ID.
Sorry, federal. All right.
Okay.
You heard exactly what he said.
And what are you saying? Because you're the one that's supposed to uphold the Constitution and the law. So what do you think's going on here?
I'm saying you're basically committing a crime, breach of peace, third peace. I'm telling you, that's what they're saying. You're disturbing peace.
Well, they can say whatever they want, but
okay,
I'm not committing a crime.
I'm investigating that. I'm detaining you for basically investigating that. So basically, I had a right to ask for your ID.
Can a security guard legally demand your ID as a condition to enter a public lobby of a federal building? Today, we analyze a high-stakes standoff at the Strong Thurman Federal Building, where a routine audit triggers a clash over the Fourth Amendment. It's a battle between, and quote, internal policy, and quote, and federal regulations like 41 CFR 102 to 74.420. When the badges claim they, and quote, can and oppose, watch you, and quote, without an ID, who is really failing the constitutional test. Let's break down the law of public access and the myth of mandatory identification.
How you doing, sir?
Doing good.
What brings you in today?
I wanted to look around the lobby.
You have your ID on you?
I have ID.
Can I see your ID?
No, thank you.
All right. Why would you not show your ID?
Why?
Yes, sir.
Well, are you familiar with the Fourth Amendment?
I am.
There you go.
Well, that's not a problem, but if you wanted to do some recording, which you can, definitely in the public lobby.
Thank you, sir.
You just got to show your ID if you can get past this point. Because this point right here is just for people that come in and leave, so you can't really like clog up this area.
Yeah, okay.
So this whole area just gets clogged. If you want to, you can definitely go in the public and record all you want to in here. You just can't be in this area.
Right, okay. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
All right. No. You can't walk over there. Yes,
I can't walk over here?
You see it? Yes, you can.
Okay.
But you got to go through that screening process.
Okay.
But after you show your ID, we can get you.
Well, I'm not going to be showing ID, but I'll go through your screen.
You got to show ID. Any type of federal
For the lobby?
Yes, sir. You can't pass this point.
Do you, can you show me that rule?
Sir, you can't record in the lobby.
Thank you.
But to come in here, go through screening, come over here and record in the lobby because we're not allowed to watch you. You can go around the corner, which doesn't have an ID.
You're not allowed to what? I didn't hear that.
We can't watch you when you go around the corner without ID. So that's why you have to go through the screening process.
What if I stay in your eyesight, in your sight?
We can't say you'll do that. So we don't know that.
Well, that's why you're here. You're here to protect us.
Correct. That is correct.
So, can I go through the screening just to put you at ease that I don't have any weapons?
Of course.
Okay.
But to go over here in the lobby and record without ID.
Okay, now that I haven't seen that rule.
Okay, that's fine.
Can you show me that rule, regulation?
Security guards attempt to block the auditor from the public lobby, claiming that federal law requires ID for entry. Legally, the auditor correctly cites 41 CFR 102 to 74.420, which acknowledges the right to photograph in public areas of federal facilities. The guards and oppos claim that they need ID to, end quote, identify who you are if anything happens, end quote, ignores the Fourth Amendment protection against unreasonable searches and seizures. Entering a public lobby to document government operations does not provide a legal basis to compel identification.
If you want to, you can definitely go out there and read their rules and regulations because it's supposed to be.
I have read. In fact, I've got them right here. So I'll go through your screening.
You just don't pass this point until you show your ID.
Well, I'm not going to be showing ID
because the only way to get inside a federal building, you got to have a federal. You got to have ID. Anytime you're going to a federal establishment, you have to have a federal ID.
Well, the law actually says that doesn't take effect until 2023.
Oh, yeah, that's just the federal. You can have a driver's license as long as it'll tell you on there it says not for federal ID. Right. But anytime, that's how we identify who you are as far as, because anything happens, we just have to make sure who you are. So,
but you understand that we the people have a Fourth Amendment right to privacy.
Which I'm very well.
Yeah.
Definitely well, because I do.
And I would like to, assert my Fourth Amendment right here.
Which you can, but as far as in building wise, I have to just see your ID for you. I'm just checking it, make sure everything's fine, give it back to you. You go through screening, and you can excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
There you go.
Are you calling a supervisor?
The Americans with Disabilities Act coordinator for this. Americans with Disabilities Act coordinator to coordinate this government entity's compliance with Title II of the Americans with Disabilities Act. That would be
Who's the highest ranking security officer here? Is that guy?
Not none of us. It would be my supervisor.
Okay.
I believe he might have left at this time.
Okay.
You can always contact him. That's about it. But,
Is there a?
but as far as the level, we all pretty much the same rank.
Okay. Is there a law enforcement officer here?
I can definitely check. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Okay. I think he called somebody. I don't know who he was calling. Did you call somebody, sir? I think he's ignoring me.
They were notified. They were notified.
Okay. Is that who he was talking to? Give him my description. Great. Thank you. Can I get your name?
Davis Blackman.
All right. I like how y'all have y'all's picture ID. That's pretty sharp.
Yeah. I don't try to hide it. I work different jobs. I always have to show my ID.
How is ID going to tell you anything? I mean, really, it's weapons and knives, right, that y'all should be more concerned about.
We have to check to make sure that you have, who you are coming inside of a federal building. We have a lot of people we have to.
Because I walk through the county courthouse, city buildings and all, and that they just check you for weapons.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
I'm not sure exactly if it's all of them, but only the one I work at is pretty much what I'm concerned about. But no, I'm not aware of that. Like I said, it's only the one I work at, but I'm just following my rules.
Right. So who's on the way here?
Now that I don't know because he didn't say anything, so I don't know exactly who he spoke to. I know if somebody had reported this to be at the call. I just don't know who he spoke to.
So I can't walk past here. Can I get a picture of the directory there?
Yes, sir.
Can I get a picture of the directory?
You can once you get past this point of showing ID.
Yeah.
So like I said,
Well, I don't have ID on me, and I'm not going to present it because, I'm going to exercise my Fourth Amendment right, And I don't have to I'm not going to see anybody up there. I just wanted to come in and document the public lobby, and I've read your rules and regulations, and it doesn't say anything about requiring ID to enter a public space. And so I'm curious if that's a written rule, I'd like to see it. Because I've done research and I can't find it. But that might be something internal that y'all have. Are you familiar with the 2018 DHS memo?
you got it memorized?
Say it
You
again?
got it memorized?
No.
I thought you was about to explain to me. No, sir. It's a lot of, like I said, with being a friendly new employee, I'm still doing a lot of reading. So.
DHS memo came out of a court case. And it's a memo to you guys to remind you that the public has a right to video and take photos in exterior and interior. And that you can do a field interview, but it doesn't say anything about demanding ID. I've been in here before and I've seen other videos where you guys weren't very professional. I don't know if you...
Might be just different people.
Exactly, it's different people.
I'm more of a people person. I talk to people and
Yeah.
no problem with it. I love cameras. Been behind the camera before. I'm more of a person that's behind the camera than in front of it.
Okay, so you're a photographer?
Videographer.
Video, yeah, same here.
Yeah. I just record like trees and stuff like that.
Nice.
Photos and stuff, and then
Yeah.
doing editing and stuff like that. Have a good weekend, Nancy.
Yeah.
Have a good weekend.
Yeah. I like doing that kind of stuff. I also document
Right.
government buildings,
Right.
and just to make sure you,
So that's
yeah, First Amendment, Fourth Amendment, Fifth Amendment, all that. And you'd be surprised.
so I'm not giving you a hard time.
Oh, yeah.
The only thing I'm doing, I do have to,
You got to follow your rules. That's right.
and stuff, so.
Yeah. So do you scan the ID or you just look at it?
Scan it, look at it.
Did you scan it? Yeah.
Well, we don't scan everything. We just take a look at it to see exactly the expiration date. We look at the name.
But you don't scan it or anything? Okay. That's why I was wondering what this was right here. That's just a sign?
Yeah, present your ID.
Oh, okay.
Present your card.
It's not something to...
Yeah, it was supposed to set up like that.
Oh, it was originally set up to scan your ID and...
Okay. So now we just watch an individual that comes in and we check.
Did we get clarification?
On what?
On requirement of ID?
Yes, sir. If you show your ID, you can walk through here, go ahead and
Right. Can you show me that regulation? Is there a regulation?
Taxes on the IRS. They closed already for the day. We just have to come back for the day.
The guards refuse to provide a supervisor or point to a specific written regulation that requires ID for the public lobby. Legally, a government employee cannot invent laws to restrict constitutional activity. The auditor's challenge, asking them to, and quote, show the regulation, and quote, highlights the department and oppos as failure to distinguish between and quote, lawful order, and quote, and and quote, request for compliance, and quote, standing in silence when asked for legal justification is a total audit fail for federal security personnel.
You got somebody coming?
No, sir, no one's coming.
Oh, well, may I have a supervisor? Can I have your supervisor?
We don't have a supervisor on site.
Do you have a law enforcement officer?
Come on, man. Thank you.
Are you going to deny me a supervisor? Are you going to give me a supervisor? Who are you on the phone with? Give him my description to.
Black man. You good right there. You ain't got to.
Are you aware of your rules and regulations? I think you've been here long enough. You should know them. So what are we doing? I'd like to walk around the public lobby up here to the bulletin board.
You can, sir.
Okay.
If you show your ID.
I'm not showing ID. I'll go through your screening.
Show ID, sir.
Are you familiar with the Fourth Amendment?
If you show ID, sir, you coming in a federal facility.
Can you show me the regulation that requires me to show ID? You know why you can't show me a rule and regulation? Because there's not one. If we can have your supervisor come down here, they'll explain that to you. Have they all left for the day? Left y'all here unsupervised? Are you denying my request for a supervisor? Just say so and I'll leave. But I don't have time to sit here and watch you stand at attention. Can you answer a question? Isn't that your job, to answer questions to the public? You got somebody coming? What are we doing, Jenkins? How come your name badge isn't showing like everybody, all the other officers? I'm sure that's a rule and regulation you have to follow. Y'all just gonna stand around like a lump on a log? Or are you gonna do your job? So who's in charge here? Y'all don't answer those type of questions? You just follow orders, don't you? Do you know the Fourth Amendment? All right, well.
The encounter ended with the auditor being denied access to the public lobby after refusing to surrender his Fourth Amendment rights. The audit successfully exposed that uneducated security guards are the biggest threat to transparency in federal buildings. The lesson, end quote, policy, end quote, is not law, and your ID is private unless there's a criminal predicate. If you believe in holding uneducated federal personnel accountable and protecting the Bill of Rights, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment on this, and quote, Strong Thurmond, and quote, fail and keep filming. Stay free. Can a postal employee legally slam a door on your hand for recording in a public lobby? Today, we analyze a volatile encounter in Riverhead, New York, where Long Island audit faces off against federal employees and an irate citizen. It's a battle between, and quote, Poster 7, and quote, and a culture of aggressive ignorance. When a supervisor attempts to shield his staff from accountability after an assault, who is really the, end quote, loose cannon, end quote, in the building? Let's break down the law of public recording and the liability of official misconduct.
How you doing, officer?
Good, how you doing, sir? Can I speak to you? Walking into something wrong
What's your name?
Officer Rosini, right here, sir.
Rosini 219?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank
What's
you.
going on? They asked you to stop filming.
I understand that, sir.
Okay, what's going on?
Nothing.
What's your
Working
name,
on
by
the
the way?
story. I'm not going to give my name.
Okay. They asked you to stop filming, right, sir?
I understand that.
Hey, you want to step out?
No, thank you. I'm okay. Thank you.
The rules is you can't film in a federal facility.
Really?
That's what the gentleman's telling me right now.
I don't even know who that is. Who is that?
I don't know, sir. Let me speak to the postmaster.
So a random person? Yeah, I would like to
Speak. Yeah. Okay.
A random person told you I'm breaking federal laws?
Oh, I'm going to figure out everything's going on.
Come on, man.
You can film me all you want.
I understand that. I know
I'm
I
gonna
can.
speak to the postmaster, right? We got called here.
But you're accusing me of breaking federal laws
I'm
off of
saying,
a nobody.
I didn't accuse you.
He's a nobody. Who is he?
Okay.
What's his name?
I'm gonna find out. all right?
Okay, great.
Thank you.
Great.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
trying to call the postmaster and stuff. I can't get a hold of him.
Yeah, I would like to speak to the postmaster because this guy, you're a loose cannon, buddy. You're a loose cannon. Threw the door on me.
And who knows what, you know, what he's doing with the camera or putting on social media and he's
All right. They're going to have the postmaster step out.
I'm trying to get a hold of him.
Mr. Gordon.
No, he's not Frank.
He went to afterwall.
All right.
I'm trying to get a hold of somebody now, but if you want to come in, just let me know.
All right. I'm just waiting till my other guy gets here, and then.
All right.
You're part of the Riverhead Police Department?
Yes, sir. Right here.
Why are you here?
Post office called saying that you film inside post office, and the postal employee right there said that you can't film inside federal facility. All right.
Okay.
You heard
And
exactly what he
you,
said.
And what are you saying? Because you're the one that's supposed to uphold the Constitution and the law. So what
Yes,
do
sir.
you think's going on here?
I'm gonna figure it out, sir.
Okay, you're gonna do an investigation?
Yes, sir.
Great. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how are you?
Name?
Officer Fratty, Riverhead Police Department.
Friday 243.
Yeah, what's going on?
Nothing
You're
much.
just talking to my partner here?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. We get everything all sorted out, or?
I think he's doing an investigation.
Okay. Yeah, I'll hang out with him for now. Sure. What seems to be the problem? What brings you here to the post office?
I don't know. There's no problem.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know. I don't know what seems to be their problem.
Oh, okay. All right.
I don't have a problem. I'm fine.
Okay. All right. So we'll figure it out then.
Yeah.
All
Sounds
right.
good, man.
Just hang out with me over here. All right.
Yeah, I don't want to,
Well, I'm asking you to hang out with me.
and I'm
over
gonna
here.
politely decline that request. Okay. What's your name, badge number?
Huh?
What's your name?
Hoffman?
Hoffman 236.
Correct.
You got the pen block in the 6. Excuse me, Hoffman.
Who's Who's going to speak with the postmaster, I believe. Trying to figure out what's going on.
What's your name?
How you doing?
You're very unprofessional.
Did you call for this gentleman?
Somebody else.
Okay, I think my partner's going to talk to him. Thank you. All right.
Got it all figured out, huh?
You guys don't have body cameras? No body cameras?
No, sir.
A postal employee becomes extremely hostile, threatening the auditor and slamming a door on his hand. Legally, under USPS Poster 7, photography is permitted in public lobbies. The employee and oppos. Escalation from verbal disagreement to physical aggression constitutes harassment and battery. The auditor correctly identifies that a federal facility is not a, end quote, private zone, end quote, for employees to hide from public oversight. The employee's decision to lash out instead of following official regulation makes him a massive liability to the Postal Service.
You got it all figured out, doesn't it?
Should look into it. Should mind your business.
Shut up.
Mind your business.
What kind of phone is that?
It's pretty nice, right?
Yeah, what is that? I'm kind of jealous. How does the screen not have a bend in the back?
It folds.
No, I'm saying, but on like the screen, it's flush.
Yeah.
Okay, how come it doesn't have like a line where the full where it bends?
Technology, man.
Fair enough.
Technology.
Fair enough.
Yes, wait, how does that work? Is it like that thing's connected to the phone somehow, or are they two like?
No, it's one phone. It just folds the screen. This part.
No. I'm sorry.
No,
I mean, what's on your chest?
Oh,
This thing is
yeah.
like. they're
No, this
connected
is
somehow?
just a GoPro.
Oh, okay.
This is just a GoPro.
So you
This
have
is-
like you got like two cameras going.
exactly,
on one
exactly.
What is it, Bluetooth?
Exactly. No, it's just recording. Just
Is there a
recording.
particular reason why you got two going? Like what?
No, just in case.
Just in case
This
one
guy,
gets damaged or
that one guy that you saw before, he tried to slam the door on me, and he could have knocked my, you know what I mean? He hit my phone and hit my arm, so he could have knocked it out of my hand, and then what? You know, it's his word against mine. I like to film so that way makes your job a lot easier, right? Because you know what's going on.
What's your name, sir?
I'm not gonna give it.
No. Okay.
No,
All right.
What brought you to the post office?
Nothing. Just here, working on a story. That's it.
Sorry?
Working on a story.
Working on a story.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
a journalist?
Yeah, news,
Oh, okay.
media. So
Who do you work for?
myself.
Independent?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Just doing a constitutionally protected activity, right?
Okay.
You guys swore oaths to
You got
uphold
like
the
You
Constitution.
got like a social media account or something? Or?
Did you guys swear oaths to the Constitution?
I'm sorry?
Did you swear an oath to the Constitution?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, great. So
Did yeah, you have a social media account or something like you where you post all your?
yeah, when I decide to leave today, I'll give you that information so you can check it out.
Thanks, sir.
Hey, how are you?
Good. So I spoke to the postmaster.
Where is the postmaster?
Supervisor.
Supervisor, not the postmaster. Okay, and what's your name?
Daniel. You gotta get out of my truck.
Can I get your name?
Daniel.
Daniel what? So I know who I spoke to when I speak to the postmaster.
Daniel's fine.
Daniel's fine. Okay.
You are allowed to videotape. So
I know that.
Okay.
I know that. You can let your Daniel if you want to let your
I will speak with them.
because they were you know I didn't engage with them or anything and they just completely started yelling at me.
I do apologize for that. I
Okay.
stepped out for lunch and I'm here. I will notify them and let them know.
Appreciate it, Daniel.
No problem.
Thank you. I really appreciate you.
Anything else?
Take care, officers. No, you guys have a good one. Thank you. All right. Take care.
Supervisor Daniel arrives and initially admits the auditor is, in quote, allowed to videotape, end quote, but then refuses to provide the names of the employees involved in the earlier assault. Legally, the public has a right to the names of public servants performing official duties. By claiming he, in quote, doesn't in oppose, Tino, in quote, his own staff, or in quote, doesn't in oppose, T look at gold chains, end quote, the supervisor is attempting to obstruct accountability. The auditor's warning that hiding names will lead to legal action proves that transparency is a requirement of the job, not a favor to be granted.
How you doing? Can you give me the names? Because I want to speak to the postmaster. So if you can give me the postmaster's name and then
Frank.
who were there was a guy with a gold chain that came out here. He slammed the door on me, and he goes back there. He wouldn't identify him to me. I think he's a postal employee, so I would like to get his name so I can file a complaint with the postmaster.
Okay. I don't
And
know
the young
who it
lady's
was.
name.
I do not know who that was. I will try to speak with them to find out.
No, but I want people's. You guys are public employees. I want their
are.
names so I can complain.
I do not know who it was. That's why I said to you. You just told me that. I'm gonna have to.
There was
find out.
a young lady here at
Okay.
this window, and there was another guy with a gold chain. Regular, he wasn't wearing a post office uniform. Do you know who I'm speaking about now?
I have no idea who you're speaking about. But like I said,
Do you have a lot of people that
we
don't
do have a lot of people here
that don't wear postal uniforms?
Yes.
So there might be supervisors or something like that.
I never said that.
So why would they not be wearing a uniform?
I don't see how that's relevant to you.
Only because I want to get his name, and I feel like you're trying to hide his name from me.
I am not trying to hide his name. Again, I don't know who it was.
Well, what I'm saying is that you're one of your people that work here.
And I
Closed the
will-
door on my hand. Now we're going into breaking the law type category, right? So
police is just here.
I understand
So
that,
if
but
you
if you
break the law,
do you
the
really
police-
want me to go that route? I don't really want to do that.
I'm not telling you what to do.
Okay, but if you don't give me his name, that's the route I'm gonna have to take. So if that's the route you want, it's all on it's all on camera. Or you can give me his name, and I come back and talk to the postmaster
Again,
when
the
they're
postmaster's
here.
not here today.
Yes,
So if
I
you wanna
understand
come
that.
Back another time when he is here.
I understand
and
that. So you're
again,
so you're
we're
not
public
gonna provide me.
employees.
You're not
I
exactly.
do not know who the person is. I do not know what.
I just gave you a description. Older gentleman, gray hair, regular clothes,
Several people
very
here that are
hostile.
older gentlemen. I don't know about the hostility part.
Okay. Gold
Again-
chain, big gold chain. You have a lot of people with gold chains that work here?
I don't know. I don't look at people's chains.
You don't?
No.
Okay. So how do I go about getting this public employee? You're a supervisor here, right, Daniel?
I am.
So you're not helping me. I'm the member of the public, and I'm trying to get somebody's name who basically assaulted me.
Again, sir, I just told you that I am going to look into it. I
Okay.
just came back in from lunch. I stepped out, actually. And I'm coming back in right now, and I heard about the situation. I am going to go speak and find out who you interacted with. From there, I can get an investigation happening. If you felt like something happened, you want to speak with the postmaster, like I said, once he's here, you're more than
When is the
entitled to
postmaster
speak to him.
usually here?
He should be here tomorrow.
Tomorrow? What hours?
Anywhere between 9 and 6.
9 and 6? All right, thanks, Danny. I'll be back tomorrow, okay?
No problem.
All right.
The encounter ended with the police recognizing the right to record, while the postal employees and an aggressive citizen failed the test of public conduct. The audit successfully exposed a volatile environment where, and quote, feelings, and quote, were used to justify physical threats. The lesson, and quote, official policy, and quote, exists to protect the public, not to hide misconduct. If you believe in holding aggressive federal employees accountable and protecting the First Amendment, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment on this Riverhead, and quote, assault, and quote, fail, and keep filming. Stay free. Can a deputy legally arrest you for, end quote, breach of peace, end quote, just because you refuse to provide ID while filming in a public lobby? Today, we analyze a high-stakes standoff in Richland County, where a routine audit at a post office leads to a massive display of legal ignorance. It's a battle between the First Amendment and a deputy who later found herself on the wrong side of the law. When the badges claim that, end quote, public property doesn't in oppos, T exist, end quote, after a warning, who is really the criminal? Let's break down the law of identification and the fall of Deputy Laura Elders.
How we doing today?
Good, how are you? Well, who are you? Why don't you tell me that?
Who am I? I'm a good citizen.
Who are you? Who do you work for? What are you doing up here recording?
Well, it's my right as an American, as a free American. Am I breaking the law?
Sir, I'm asking you, have they asked you to leave from inside?
No, they haven't.
Okay.
They don't have any reason to ask me to leave.
Okay. Well, they can. They don't have to
You
have
think
a reason.
so?
They don't have to have a reason.
Elders is the first deputy to arrive. She orders me.
Deputy Laura Elders and Corporal Hardy detain the auditor, demanding ID to issue a trespass warning despite no crime being committed. Legally, under South Carolina law, a person is only required to identify if they are being lawfully arrested. Furthermore, the state Supreme Court has affirmed that trespass statutes have no application to public property absent a criminal act. The deputies in oppos attempt to manufacture, and quote, breach of peace, and quote, from a peaceful recording is a textbook constitutional fail. Ironically, Laura Elders was later arrested for misconduct in office and harassment, proving her lack of respect for legal boundaries.
Out of the building and detains me.
Sir, outside.
She asks for my ID so she can write me a trespass warning.
Sir, do you have your ID on you?
For what?
Do you have your ID on you?
For what?
Okay. All right.
Am I committing a crime?
No, sir, but you are being placed on trespass.
I inform her that in South Carolina, trespass has no application to public property absent a crime. Corporal Hardy then arrives, and I inform him of the Code of Federal Regulations that govern photography on federal property, and the 2018 DHS memo that's clarified the public has a right to videotape and photograph the exterior and interior of federal facilities from publicly accessible areas. He just wanted to know where I was parked and if I had any ID.
Sir, I'm Corporal Hardy. How can I help you?
Corporal Hardy, nice to see you. I came in here to take some photographs for news purposes.
Yes, sir.
And nobody asked me to leave.
Okay.
This deputy doesn't know the law, and I'm hoping you do. This is owned by the federal government. This is federal property. United States Post Office. This is a public area. Inside is a public lobby. There is a poster 7 in here that gives the rules and regulations about photography and the conduct on postal property. I'll be glad to show it to you.
Okay.
And it allows me to do what I'm doing. Not only that, DHS memo came out that says photographs on all federal property, inside and outside in publicly accessible areas, is lawful activity.
Yes, sir.
And not to mention the First Amendment to the Constitution. And I'm here exercising my right to the First Amendment. And the branch manager doesn't know her own rules and regulations, and she doesn't know the law.
Okay, so did they ask you to leave, sir?
No, they didn't.
They never asked you to
They
leave,
have
sir?
no reason to ask me to leave because I'm not breaking any of their rules or regulations.
Okay, but they do have the right to refuse your service, sir. Do you have any idea on you, sir? They do want you on trespass location. You started the peace, sir. You started a data or operation of business. That is a crime in South Carolina. That's called breach of peace. I need your ID.
Lying to 911 is also against the law.
Yes, it is, sir. But I had to verify that from you saying you have video. So I'm asking to verify your part. You saying that they're lying about what they call disturbance. So are you able to give me your ID so I can do what I have to do. Sir, I'm saying you're basically committing a crime, breach of peace,
No, I'm
third
not.
peace. I'm telling you, that's where they're saying you're disturbing the peace.
Well, they can say whatever they want, but I'm not committing a crime.
I'm investigating that. I'm detaining you for basically investigating that. So basically, I had a right to ask for your ID, and I'm asking for your ID for a breach of peace, sir. So I need your ID.
Okay, well, I did not commit a crime.
I'm telling you, you did. So basically,
How do you know? You weren't even here.
Disturbing peace. We have multiple witnesses, sir. So basically, the branch you say
Where's the witnesses?
That is right there, sir. They're verifying with that. You are disturbing peace,
She
sir.
doesn't know her rules and regulations,
But I'm
and
telling
I'll
you,
be
sir.
glad to show you that.
I'm telling you, sir. I need your ID. Do you have your name? What's your name, sir?
Am I being threatened with arrest?
You're being detained, sir, for basically investigating a crime.
I told you that.
Yeah,
So basically, I need your name. So what's your name?
Being in detention in South Carolina does not require an ID.
Yes, sir. I'm committed to suspecting you of a crime. Yes, it does, sir. I have the right to identify who you are. Yes,
so
you are.
think this is a stop and ID state?
Sir, are you refusing to identify who you are? Are you refusing to identify who you are?
No,
sir?
I'm not.
I need your ID.
Can we get your supervisor out here?
No.
Can we get a sergeant, please?
No, you're gonna deal with me.
6 feet, sir.
Sir,
6 feet.
What's your name, sir? What's your last name? Last name, sir? Are you refusing to identify who you are?
This is not a stop and this is not.
Identify who you are, sir?
Under threat of arrest, I will.
I'm saying, what's your last name, sir?
Are you going to arrest me if I don't show ID?
Sir, you are, like I told you, you are breaching peace right now, sir. You're disturbing peace. You receive a call about you. We have a complaint from the manager inside. You are disturbing peace. You're
I am not
disturbing
disturbing the peace.
Yes, sir, you are.
I am not.
So if you don't refuse to identify who you are, yes, you probably will go to jail. I will give you for breach of peace, sir. So what's you going to do? How did you get here, sir? How did you get here? Did you drive here?
Is that important?
Yes, it is very important. Did you drive here, sir? You're doing a whole lot of stuff for no reason at all. You did not think you did drive here, and basically in South Carolina, you need ID to operate a vehicle in South Carolina.
Am I operating a vehicle?
Sir, that's why you didn't want to ask questions, because you know you drove here.
Sir, I need a sergeant.
You know you drove here.
I need a sergeant here. I'm asking for your supervisor.
Sir,
can I get a sergeant here?
That's still not going to stop. Are you refusing to give who you are, sir?
I'm not refusing anything.
Yes, you are, sir. I asked you multiple times. You can rewind your camera back. I asked you multiple times. You're refusing to identify yourself.
Being detained does not require me to show an ID.
Yes, sir, it does. Yes, sir. You're investigating a crime. Yes, sir, it does require. You don't know your law, sir. You need to review your law. Yes, it does.
Can you state that statute?
Sir, no, you can go state statute, sir. You can look it up.
I looked it up.
It's no ignorance law. So if you don't know, sir, you can go look it up.
Trespass does not apply to public property in South Carolina.
Sir, so they can refuse service. So basically,
they can refuse service, and I'll take it up with their higher ups.
So I'm asking, they want your trespass. They can put your trespass. It also is a business. They can refuse. They can put your trespass.
This is not a business. This is government.
So, sir, is it not a business operation? Do you not transaction money? Is it not considered still business, sir?
They're owned by the federal government. They're not Walmart.
Okay,
so this is not private property.
They still refuse service. They still place people on trespass.
This is not private property.
The captain arrives, and I explain to him my lawful, constitutionally protected activity. So he undetains me.
Is this a sergeant?
No, this is my captain.
Oh, hey. How you doing, Captain?
Hello.
A captain arrives and correctly de-escalates the situation after hearing the auditor cite USPS Poster 7 and the 2018 DHS memo. Legally, the captain acknowledges that the auditor is in a public forum and is free to go once the facility closes. The contrast between the captain's professional recognition of rights and his subordinates in Oppo's desperate attempt to, in quote, run plates, in quote, in the parking lot highlights a severe training gap. The deputies in Oppo's, in quote, drive of shame, in quote, marks a total audit victory for the citizen.
Okay, so basically they want more trespassing. I told him, basically got called, told him he's disturbing peace. I'm asking for his identification. I told him he's undetained. He refused to identify who he is to give his identification, so they need to pay for trespass.
Captain, I'm not breaking any law. I came in here, I didn't disturb anybody. I came in here and I was recording the greeting cards, and I wasn't even aiming it at the employees or the customers at that time. And the branch manager came out and said, wanted to know who I was. She wouldn't identify herself. She wanted to know who I was with. I said I'm with myself, and she thought that the rules were on her door that said no photography. And I went and I looked and I said, man, there's no rules. There's a Poster 7 in here that allows photographs for news purposes in entrances, lobbies, foyers, and corridors, and that's where I've been. I haven't been in any restricted areas. I am completely following the law, and I'm following post office rules and regulations. Can't trespass your eyes, you know, what you can see from public spaces. But I'm not here to get anybody's information. I'm not here to create a disturbance. I'm here to make sure These employees know their rules, and the Richland County deputies know the law, and these two don't know the law. They think this is a stop and ID state. Elders thinks you can trespass people from public property, and the trespassing statute that has been affirmed by the South Carolina Supreme Court says the trespassing statute is only for private property. This is not their living room. They don't own this building.
I understand. I know where you're coming from. I understand that part.
So they're trying to issue me a trespass. He's trying to arrest me for disorderly conduct. Breach of peace. And I'm not breaching any peace. I didn't even have a conversation with any customers. So there's no customer in here.
You haven't intercepted the flow of business.
Not at all. Not at all. In fact, they're not even that busy. They never asked me to leave either.
Okay.
They always started that when the elders walked in there.
It's closed, so they're asking you to leave the premises now that it's closed.
I'll accept that. But if you're going to try to issue me a trespass, that's going to be a violation of my civil rights.
But sir, if you have a good lawyer, sir, you can sue, sir. If that's the violation of your rights, you can sue, sir.
Is that what you want me to do?
This is a public domain. You could be in the parking lot.
I would have left if she hadn't detained me. You know, because
she's not detaining you.
Okay.
Or at least not anymore. We'll discuss these points of law a little bit closer.
Yeah. It says the word till I go to the post office, where it is allowed. The Department of Homeland Security has put out a memo. It's allowed in public exterior and interior of publicly accessible areas. And the post office has a poster 7, which I tried to show Hardy. He didn't want to look at it, but it says news photographs for news purposes is allowed in entrances, lobbies, foyers, and corridors. I mean, but they don't know it. They think there's a sign on the door saying no photographs. So they need to be educated. And that's why I'm here.
It's funny because while I'm complaining now to the captain about his deputies that don't understand the trespass laws or ID laws of South Carolina, they're walking through the parking lot running plates trying to figure out my ID. So the captain says I'm free to go, and they do the drive of shame.
The encounter ended with the auditor standing his ground while the deputies who tried to intimidate him were forced to retreat. Today, one of those deputies, Laura Elders, faces serious criminal charges for the very type of overreach shown in this video. The lesson: a badge is not a license to bully, and the truth always catches up. If you believe in holding in quote, tyrant in quote, deputies accountable and protecting the First Amendment, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment on this in quote, Richland fail, in quote, and keep filming. Stay free.